Hey folks, this is Fishing Bass NC. I'm coming at you this month, September of 2022, with two unboxings. First one's going to be the Monsterbass box for September. Second one will be our mystery tackle box for September. So we'll start off with the Monsterbass box, and we'll open it up, see what's inside. Okay, just like every other month, we usually take out the paperwork first, and then we tell you what else is in the box besides the paperwork. All right, so we have this month is Decisions. Summer heat reaches a fever pitch. So we have a pamphlet here that Rick put in, and it's going to have a bunch of information on how to use the baits that are inside of this box this month. It's very useful. I suggest you go in, read it, get your own here, all the different lessons, scan the QR code. There'll be a little video that'll go along with some of the baits and shows you how to use them, tells you a little bit about it. Great booklet. I'm glad that they finally went to this type of format. Loving it so far. Keep up the great work. Rick, if you're watching this, keep these things coming, man. They're definitely helpful for everything you throw in a box. Next thing we got is the Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket is a ticket that they give you that you can watch their podcast on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and there's a number on this side of the Golden Ticket right here, and if they call your number, you take a picture of yourself and the ticket and send it into marketing at monsterbass.com, and they'll send you a great prize package for having the right numbers. Keep those Golden Tickets because they're good forever. Rick has already told us that numerous times, so make sure you hang on to them. Next thing we have is a sticker. This month it's the MILF, Man I Love Fishing sticker. So there you go. Pretty cool little sticker there. We'll throw that on one of our tackle boxes. All right, so first thing we have in the box is by Excite Baits. It looks like it's basically a Genco. Not sure of the color here. Looks like maybe a green pumpkin. And looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here, 7 pack. And we're going to open it up, give you a closer look. Just has the plastisol smell to it. There's the green pumpkin worm. Genco. You can probably put this as a Texas rig. You could use it as a trailer if you wanted to, potentially. You could also hook it up as a wacky rig. So hook it up so you do some wacky rig type of fishing there. Again, that's by Excite Baits. All right, next thing we have in the box is by Z-Man. It's the 10X Tough Elastec Turbo Craws in the Bama Bug color. This is a 6-pack and the size is 4 inches. So here's the packaging. Gonna take one out, give it that old sniff test, and show you a closer look here. All right, again, just like plastic, big thing about Z-Man is they have a big stretch. These things are gonna last a long time, longer than any other soft plastics that you go out there with. Z-Man makes sure that you have something that the fish are gonna take hold of. All right, so there you go. I just took the appendages apart. It comes with a little plastic on it. You can either cut that or take it apart. I just broke it in two so that these will have a little bit of movement. Again, these things stretch like crazy. But there you go. That's in the Bama Bug color. Nice little soft plastic there. Again, use it as a trailer. Could hook it up as a Texas rig. Possibly even on a Ned rig. Because these things, if I remember right, they float. So it might be good for a Ned rig there as well. But anyways, the Z-Man 10X Tough Elastex Turbo Craws in the Bama Bug color. The thing with Z-Man you want to remember is you don't want to take these soft plastics and put them next to other soft plastics. There becomes some kind of an interaction where, a reaction where the baits will kind of break down for some reason. Not sure what's inside of this, but it breaks down other plastics. So you want to keep your Z-Man stuff separate when you store it, so you don't have that issue with plastics kind of corroding themselves. All right, next thing we have, looks like we have a buzzbait without a skirt. This is, it's called a Toad-a-lack. It's by Buddha Baits Company. It's 3/8 of an ounce. Looks like it's a chartreuse in white color. And, you know, something like these, you know, maybe the Z-Man might team up with that. I could potentially also see, you know, just, hey, sticking the worm on there. That might work well too. So either one, you put a little trailer on here, fish that buzzbait, it's bound to get hits. This is 3/8 of an ounce again. It's by Buddha Bait Company, and it's called the Toad-a-lack. So, pretty cool. Next thing we have is by, looks like River to Set. River to, the number 2. Oh, C, sorry, River to C. Same guys that make the Whopper Plopper. Anyways, they have a D-Walker 120. It's 5/8 of an ounce, and the length is 4 3/4 inches length and long. Looks like it's in the green pumpkin red color. It's a 3-pack. These are pretty nice. These should make a nice nice trailer. You could possibly use that on that buzzbait that we just looked at. It might go well with that. So let's see if we can get one of these guys out of here. Show you a little closer look. All right. So there you go. There's this guy has a little paddle tail on it. It's gonna flop around, display some water. It has a little place where you can put the hook up here in the top. So as you come up through, the hook's gonna be right there. It'll make it weedless, and you can fish that thing. Fish it alone, or put it on as a trailer on one of those either a buzzbait or maybe even a jig of some type. So there you go. That's the D Walker, and I'm gonna try to put him back in the case here. I'll straighten him out here in a little bit. Put him aside for now. All right, next thing in the box. Oh, speaking of jigs, there you go. We have a Swim Max jig. It's 3/8 of an ounce. This is by Stanley. It's made in USA. Let's see if they have a color here. It just says it's assorted colors. So looks like they have a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple in there. Nice little jig. Again, we could probably use one of those. We could use this D Walker with that maybe. Hook that onto the end of that if you want. Or again, maybe Z-Man. Those look like they'd be a good fit with that. Nice and juicy. But there you go. Nice, nice jig there. Very nice hook. Very nice skirt on it. Looking forward to taking that. It's a swim jig, obviously, by Swim Max. Or sorry, by Stanley. It's called the Swim Max jig. All right, next thing we have in the box. Looks like we have some hooks by Mustad. These are 4/0 size. They're the Ultra Lock soft plastic hooks, and there's 5 of them in there. Again, Mustad, and Mustad makes some really decent hooks. I know the quality is good. The metal is very strong. They don't bend very easily. So once you hook a fish there, you should be able to keep them on the line. Mustad hooks. I love that Monsterbass includes a whole set versus 1 or 2 hooks as a sample pack. So keep that up, Monsterbass. We're enjoying that. Next thing in the box is a popper. It's by Catch. It's the Mach K, and it's the Popper 70. It will sit vertical, and it pops, it spits, and it walks. Its color is golden shad. Its length is 2.5 inches. It weighs 0.35 ounces. There you go. There's the Popper 70. I'm going to take that out and show you a closer look here at that one. I like the color of this popper. It's really nice. Has a little feather on the back treble hook as well. So there you go. It's by Catch Company. Has the little red mouth there. Underbelly's a little whitish color. But I like that. I like that golden shad there, that color. Hooks are pretty sticky. Nice little popper. All right, next thing in the box. Actually, before we get to that, we also have a gift card for if you buy $25 or more. There's a code down here at the bottom, and it allows you to use $10 on the Monsterbass site. Sorry I didn't see that earlier with all the other paperwork, but there you go. That's also included. Last thing in the box here is by Lunker Hunt. It's a walking frog. It's the Kraken series. Looks like its color is called Hops, H-O-P-S. It's 2.5 inches in length, half an ounce for the weight. It's floating and it does some walking. So the Lunker Hunt walking frog. Take him out, give you a closer look on that one as well. There you go, nice little hook sets up there. Look at those legs. A little green, maybe black, or a little green and dark green at least. What I like to do with frogs though is I take the legs, and if they're any farther than the front of the frog, I'll cut them or trim them. These look like they're gonna be okay because they're just about the right size. You know, if you put it out here, I might do just a little bit off the tip in trimming those, but there you go. Those hooks are sharp, by the way. There's the top of it, front. Got the bottom view. Nice little frog there. Anyways, that's the Monsterbass box. So we're going to put that aside, and we're going to pull out the Mystery Tackle Box Elite for September, and we'll show you what's inside of that box. All right, again, I like to pull out all the literature first, and then get to the baits and everything and tell you a little bit more about what's in there. And with Mystery Tackle Box, they give you a price list as well to show you what the retail suggested retail price is for the baits that's in there. First of all, we have a sticker this month. It's the MTB logo. Mystery Tackle Box, you know, it'd be neat if you had some other kind of a sticker. These things come in your retail boxes. This is obviously not a retail box. It's a premium elite box, and it would have been nice to have some kind of other sticker rather than a just an MTB logo. I have many of these, so this one will probably be a giveaway at some point to someone with some bait, just because I have a ton of these already. But I appreciate there is a sticker at least in there, so I won't do too much complaining about it. Next thing we have is the Dibble Digest. This Dibble Digest will show you tips and tricks on different ways to fish. It usually has some interesting tidbits on the back of it. Sometimes they throw a game on the back of it. Pretty good read though. I wouldn't throw it aside. Any pamphlets you ever get, always at least take a look at them, read them. You might find something very useful inside. Dibbles don't. They don't. The Dibble Digest does not disappoint. So take a look at that. Then we have, last piece of literature we have in a box is the What's Inside the Bass Elite box. So just like every month, they have what comes in the box and how much it costs. So this is what's going to be in this box this month. And we're going to go from top to bottom like we usually do, pull out the bait, tell you how much it is, give you a little show of what it looks like. First thing is by Live Target. It's the Hollow Body Shiner. So this is a pretty decent size bait. It looks like its size is 5 3/8 of an inch. It weighs 3/4 of an ounce. It's again a topwater type bait. The color is called Silver Flake. And there you go. There's the Live Target Silver Flake. This box is not quite easy to get in and out of, so I'm going to leave it sealed for now, but I'll give you another look right there. Nice little bait there. Not really little. 5 3/8 inches. So there you go. And that comes in at $14.49. The next thing in the box is by Team Arc. It's the Elite Z63. This comes in at $12.99. So we have the Z63 Arc. This looks like a lipless crankbait. You know, if you've ever heard of rattle traps, it's very similar to that. Let's see if we can take this one out, give it a little shake, see what it sounds like. Okay. The hooks are very sharp, they're in there. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna rattle it on the box. So you hear the rattles that are in there. That's what your bait looks like. Nice red lip there. I love the eyes on it. The eyes are really cool. Again, very sharp hooks. But again, that comes in at $12.99. Next thing we have in the box is by Strike Pro. It's the Astro Vibe UV. So this is another lipless crank. It is in its color. I don't see a particular color for it. It is 2 9/16 of an inch in length. It does weigh 15/16 of an ounce. Not much more to say about it, except there you go. That's the Strike Pro Astro Vibe UV. That one comes in at $11.99. It's very thin. So the actual, let me see if I can get this out of the box here. The actual bait is very, very thin lipless crankbait here. I should be able to get that out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Very thin profile on it. These hooks are pretty sharp too. But there you go. Nice bait. Like I said, it's what, 15/16 of an ounce, so almost an ounce in weight. And that looks like an interesting bait to throw. So I'm going to try to throw that next time I get out, either on the boat or on the shore, and see how it works. Next thing is by Genco Fishing. It's the CD7. So this is a regular crankbait. This is the Genco Cd7 in the box. Its color is called Nebula. Take it out of the box for a closer look. Possibly. We'll see here. Having a little struggle with it. Okay, here we go. It's coming out now. Here we go. So there's a closer look at that. That one will dive about 7 to 9 feet is what it says for that. Very nice. I like that color. I don't think I have anything that color, but we'll try that out. That might be, we can try it out now, this time of year, but I think it's going to be a little better in the springtime during the spawning season. We'll see. We'll give it a throw and try it out. And the price on that is $9.99. Next thing we have in the box is Liquid Mayhem's Thrust Minnow. It's $7.49. So here's your Liquid Mayhem Thrust Minnow. Comes in the sunfish color. They include a bottle of Liquid Mayhem that you can put on the bait to give it more of that smell that the fish would be more attracted to. Here's the actual bait right here. So another paddle tail. Great little trailer or swim it alone. Very nice. And a bottle of Liquid Mayhem to go along with it. All you do is take that, dab, put some liquid Mayhem on it, fish it, and check out the bites you're going to get. This is a 5-pack. Again, it's the Mayhem Thrust Swim Minnow, and it's in a sunfish color with the bottle of liquid Mayhem. That comes in at $7.49. Next thing in the box is by 10,000 Fish. It's the Saw Craw. So we have looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pack. It's in a black and blue color. They're 4 inches long. 10,000 Fish Saw Craw. I pulled those out before. They're pretty good. I like them as a trailer. I also like fishing these just standalone on a Texas rig. They're decent size that you can put that hook in there, and you don't really have to have anything extra with it. These I've seen before. They seem to catch fish, so pretty happy with that in the box there. That comes in at $5.69. The next thing is by Carl's Amazing Baits. It's the Gator Hog. The color on this is called Blue Crawl. It's 3 3/4 inch in length, and there are 6 of them in there. I'm going to take one of these out, give you a closer look. These come in at $3.99. There you go. Look at that. There's the bottom of it. There's the top. These things, there's a lot of appendages here. Probably use that as a trailer on something. Maybe that other jig in the other box. I like that a lot. I could see that going on a type of jig or as some kind of a trailer. A lot of appendages to move some water. Again, those come in at $3.99. Last thing in the box here is by Sandbar Tackle. It's an Ewg Worm Hook for $1.16. Again, as I talked about in the Monsterbass had a 5-pack, a whole pack of hooks. Here we get a 2-pack sample. They're 3/0. It's by Sandbar Tackle. Says they're premier fishing hooks. I've never heard of this brand. We're going to give them a try, see how well they work. These are carbon steel black nickel hooks. And we'll see how they work. For $1.16, again, you get 2 of them here. So a little bit cheaper than most hooks in price. I'm trying to bend this a little bit. It does give a little bit, so it's maybe not as high quality as some other hooks, but I'm sure it'll get the job done, and we'll take a look at it. Anyways, that's the last thing in the box. So this has been Fishing Bass NC. I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll help me out, get more videos out to you like this. The other thing is, besides the subscription, check out my description down below so you can see how you can get either one of these boxes with some kind of discount. I'll have the links for both of them, and I'll also have my social media sites down below. So I'd appreciate if you take a look in my description, go to those social media sites and follow me out there. I post other things on some of those other sites that are not here on YouTube, so take a look. We're going to be giving away some stuff pretty soon again, so stay tuned for that. The end of the year is getting close, and I got a bunch of stuff, so we might do a early Christmas presents for you guys out there. So stay tuned for that. Again, make sure you subscribe so you know when I'm putting these videos out, to come back and get into some of those giveaways, as well as watch some of the other videos I put out. We're going to have some fishing videos. I took a trip last weekend with the boat, did some fishing. Unfortunately, my video was totally corrupted. I couldn't save it in any way. I did try to save it, but it didn't work. So we'll get some more videos out there pretty soon. Stay tuned. I know you guys think I don't fish, but I really do fish, and there'll be some videos coming really soon. We're going to try to get through Hurricane Ian. That's hitting Florida right now. We're just saying some prayers for everybody down in Florida. And it looks like it might come up through the Carolinas possibly later on this week. So I'm not sure if I'll be out fishing this weekend, but praying for everybody that's in the path of that storm, that all goes well with everybody. Again, This is Fishing Bass NC. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.